Camping can be fun, but here are 5 set of rules you must remember if you are going to stay in a remote cabin alone. Now, the first rule of staying in a cabin alone is never leave the main door unlocked, even for a second. Because the moment you step outside or turn your back, something can slip inside without you ever noticing. The second rule is always keep a light on in at least one room, no matter how late it gets. Total darkness makes it easier for whatever is out there to move closer. The third rule is never answer if someone knocks after midnight. Even if the voice sounds familiar or desperate, just stay quiet and wait. The fourth rule is never look out the windows for too long once the sun goes down. The more you stare into the dark, the more the dark starts staring back. The fifth rule, and the most important, is never let yourself believe you're completely alone just because you can't see anyone. Keep your mind busy. Read, listen to something, but don't sit in silence, letting every creak and shadow take over. Now, there was this woman named Elena. Elena decided she was going to spend a long weekend alone in a small cabin her family owned up in the mountains. She arrived in the afternoon, unpacked her bags, and settled in. Everything felt peaceful at first. The trees swayed gently, the air smelled like pine, and she could hear the soft sound of a creek running nearby. As evening came, she lit the fireplace, made a simple dinner, and sat reading for a while with her dog curled up at her feet. When it got late, she locked the front door carefully, left one lamp on in the living room, and went to bed. Sometime after midnight, she woke up to a soft knock on the front door. 3 slow knocks, and silence, then 3 more. A voice called out, low and calm, saying her name and asking if she could open up, that the person outside was lost and cold. Elena stayed completely still under the blankets. She didn't answer. She didn't even breathe too loudly. The knocking stopped after a few minutes. She told herself it must have been the wind or her imagination, and eventually drifted back to sleep. A little later, she woke again. This time the lamp she had left on in the living room was off. The whole cabin was pitch black. She sat up slowly, heart racing, and listened. Nothing. No wind, no creak, no night sounds at all. Just thick, heavy silence. She reached for her phone to use the flashlight and noticed her dog, who had been sleeping at the foot of the bed, was now sitting upright, facing the closed bedroom door, completely still, ears forward, not making a single sound. Elena got up carefully, turned on her phone light, and stepped into the hallway. The front door was unlocked and standing slightly open even though she was certain she'd locked it. Cold air was drifting in. She pushed the door shut, locked it again, and checked every room with the light. Nothing was out of place. No footprints. No sign anyone had been inside. She went back to bed, this time leaving her phone light on beside her and keeping one hand on the dog. Just before dawn, she felt the mattress dip slightly near her feet, the way it does when the dog jumps up. She reached down to pet him and felt nothing. When she shone the light toward the end of the bed, the dog was still sitting by the bedroom door, staring straight ahead. Whatever had pressed down on the mattress was already gone. As soon as it was light enough outside, she packed her things quickly, put the dog in the car, and left without looking back. She never spent another night in that cabin alone. So it's important to remember when you stay somewhere remote by yourself. Always know the rules.